I hate trees, you hate trees. What a happy coincidence, because we're fucking playing Timbersaw. Yeah, so, Timbersaw, we hate trees. But today, we're going to be talking about farming your Bloodstone, because in order to actually kill the trees that you need to kill, you have to have enough mana to do it. So, we're going to be farming our fucking Bloodstone, and it should come around the 15-minute mark, if you're good. If you suck, get better. That's why you're here. So, farming our Bloodstone. How do we do it? 1, we stay alive. We talked about that a little bit last time with reactive armor. Today we're going to be continuing to abuse reactive armor while also using our game sense and a poor man's shield in order to secure our farm against the enemy carry. Next, we zone the carries and supports because they don't deserve the farm. We deserve all the farm. They don't need to kill trees. Half of them can't kill trees because they haven't had their entire villages blown up by trees. So, we need the farm so we can kill some trees. We also need to be able to last hit, like Arthur. Artur. No, that's not quite right. GG Easy? No, that's not quite it. Arteezy, that's right. So, we need to last hit like Arteezy, but like a good Arteezy. You know what I mean? So, we're gonna look for kills with our health and mana in mind. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know why I wrote that, but we need to know whether we have enough mana to actually get enough kills, and whether we have enough health in order to not die in the process. Finally, we're not gonna fucking die, because dying is really, really horrible, and it really slows you down. And you know what? It's not a really smart idea to go diving a tier 1 tower against a Medusa if there's going to be 3 heroes missing forever. So, with that note, we're going to hop into a game where we're going to be looking at a lovely dude I call Forev, and you probably call him that too because he's actually a hell of a lot better than me. So, in this game, you'll notice he's got really high reactive armor stacks. He's got his poor man's shield. He's got a ton of last hits, quite a few more than the Medusa. That's because he's been doing a really good job of staying alive and zoning this Medusa. You'll notice Medusa's at half health, we're keeping our reactive armor stacks up, and we're just making sure that Medusa's just not having a fun time. So, he's going to keep doing that, because that's kind of what you want to do as Timbersaw. You're zoning them, you want to make sure you can stay alive, and he's doing a good job of that. He's got 1 kill, he's got 0 deaths. That's pretty good. And you know what? We're doing that by keeping our reactive armor up, just like we talked about last time. So, he's getting his last hits, and he's doing that mostly without using mana if he can. The only time he uses mana is when he's really close to an item, like Bloodstone or Soul Ring or something like that, or if he's using it to also zone the enemy. In this case, he's doing neither of these. He's just zoning the enemy occasionally, just enough to keep Medusa back from getting all the last hits that she could possibly want. Because Medusa's able to take away Timbersaw's mana, he's not quite as effective in the lane, but he's still pretty good at zoning. But it's unlikely that he'll be able to get a kill. But that's okay with Timbersaw, because Timbersaw has the most last hits in the game. 59 last hits, 9 minutes into the game. That's pretty darn good. So, what's he gonna do? Well, he's getting close to getting another component of his Bloodstone. And so he's gonna do that, and then he's gonna notice, hey, there's a fight going on mid. Do I have mana to actually help? No. So, I should go home, get some mana, and then if I can find a kill, like, might actually happen here, I'm going to look at this Morphling and see if I can possibly kill him. Because I'm a Timbersaw and I like kills. Looking for kills is pretty important as a Timbersaw, because kills automatically accelerate your farm. You're based around snowballing. And since Medusa's already a little bit underfarmed because of your abilities, it's your responsibility to actually help your team in preventing the rest of the team's farming while accelerating your own farm towards Bloodstone. So, we've got about 5 minutes to get our Bloodstone. We're going to get the Rubik kill, so that's pretty good. And then we're just going to go right back to farming, because we're pretty close to our Bloodstone. We only need about 1,500 gold until Bloodstone. But it's important to note, we're still zoning out whoever happens to be in our lane. In this case, it's Morphling. And we're just going to keep doing that until we get our Bloodstone, or we see another opportunity for a kill. And you'll notice, he's going to see the Tidehunter, and he's going to look for a kill here. Because Tidehunter is a strength hero, we've got 2 levels in Whirling Death, 4 levels in Timber Chain, and 1 level in Chakram. This should be a fairly reasonable kill to get. And you know, he almost gets it, except he doesn't last it. The Tide Hunter gets off Ravage, is killed by a neutral creep, but Freb's still going to manage to get out of here alive. And that's really good, because more important than anything else, you have to stay alive so you can secure your farm so you can get your Bloodstone. Because that's really fucking important. Bloodstone is the linchpin of this entire strategy. And now we're still at about, 1,500 away. Why? Because we had to run back to base because we overextended a little bit. And we didn't get the kill. If we got the kill on the Tide Hunter, we'd probably have our Bloodstone. But we go bottom, we look for another kill, we get the Rubik. Decent trade. Now, this is where Fareb dies a tier 1 tower for Medusa with 3 heroes missing from the map. So, what's wrong with this? You know what's wrong with this. He's not actually going to die. Not at first, at least. Because he's going to get a decent kill on the Medusa right after getting the kill on the Rubik. So now there's 3 heroes missing from the map, one of which we now know is Morphling, and he's down bottom. But we can also see Tide Hunters coming in. He doesn't have Ravage, but he could still be a threat. We don't know where Clockwork is, but now we do. Rubik's coming back in. And you know what? We get a 3rd kill. So that's pretty good, but we'd like to get away. That's not going to happen because Morphling's got us. And now we're only 600, not even 600, like 500 gold away from Bloodstone. If we didn't die there, if Reb didn't die there, he could have a 14-minute Bloodstone. Instead, it's going to be around 15 minutes, because he's going to have to wait until he's alive, go farm around creeps. Now he's like 50 gold away from his Bloodstone. He's got to kill one more wave, gets it, and now he's got his Bloodstone. So, that's how you get your Bloodstone. So, just to recap, we want to stay alive, because we can only farm when we're alive. We need to use our mana in order to harass the enemy carry and supports out of the lane so that we can have our free farm. And in order to get our free farm, we need to be able to last hit reasonably well. Freb's pretty good at this, and you can practice at this too by just going in a lobby against bots, that sort of thing. You also want to be able to look for kills to accelerate your farm and snowball. Timbersaw really benefits from kills, especially once you get your Bloodstone, but even in order to get to your Bloodstone, it's going to be really, really helpful for you to get kills. It's important not to sacrifice your farm by just looking for kills, though. In this game, you'll notice Freb gets kills mostly by TPing around, only when necessary. He only actually does this twice. And then he gets his kills. Like, he gets his kills, he gets out, he goes back to farming. Easy peasy. So, yeah, just in review, don't die, get your farm, enjoy the Timbersaw, and fuck trees.